MagSafe cases are coming to Android phones. Bring them on. So, yeah, so this was something a lot of people didn't realize. Like, there is no, you can put a magnet on anything. It doesn't have to be. Yeah. And you can, the shape of the magnet, if it so happens to interact with Apple-related MagSafe accessories, okay, sure, no problem. So if you can slap a circular magnet in the same spot as Apple's onto an Android phone, as you can see as this image illustrates, then go for it and go ahead and interact with those accessories, including battery banks and mounting things and all the rest of it. So in this image here, we have Apple's official case on the right, and then on the left, we have a Moment case with MagSafe in it, and it looks to be for a Pixel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Looks to be for a Pixel. So all of a sudden now I can go to the Apple store and be like, hey, I want to pick up your MagSafe battery bank. And they're like, excuse me, sir, you don't.
They all surround you?
You have a Pixel, sir. I wonder, is that going to line up correctly, though?
Well, the thing is, the shape of the magnet is actually a circle and like a line at the bottom.
Right.
I don't know if Apple patented it, but
the problem with using MagSafe accessories on Android phones is that in order for them to stick to your phone, you need said phone to have a proprietary magnet array in one form or another. MagSafe adapter rings were a fine solution for a while. Didn't you do that? You put an adapter ring.
I did, yeah.
But they're a little unsightly, and they can catch on fabric when you slide the phone in and out of your pocket. Cases are more seamless. They hide the magnets inside of them. Until now, however, MagSafe cases for Android were either too expensive or too cheap and no-name branded. Take a look at Amazon's listings. So what? So now there's just more companies that are doing it? I suppose that's a good thing. I'm not going to complain about that. Things are changing with the S23 series, and the most obvious example of that, Spigen, Rinke, Nilkin, and UAG have created MagSafe-compatible cases for the S23 series. None of these brands had this for the S22, a proper admission of the growing universal nature of MagSafe. So if you want magnets, you might as well go MagSafe, I guess, at this point. And that also extends into people that don't even have iPhones. Now, for me, I've always, because you know I have the cases with LaterClips, and I've had people ask in the past about magnets and why there are no magnets in here. And the thinking on that is you're trying to make the thinnest and lightest case possible. And even the process of having a magnet installed in there changes the thickness ever so slightly.
For sure.
And adds a layer of complexity to it. And I've had ultra-thin cases in the past that have an embedded magnet where if you rattle it in a certain way or after weeks or months of use, it may actually jiggle a little bit. It just wasn't something that I want to get involved in as much as I do appreciate magnetic accessories and so forth. But you can always do what Willie Doo was doing, which is you did the sticky one on the top, right?
Yeah, it's just like a little sticker here.
Can people see that? Yeah, so that's available. You can get those things on Amazon, and you can add it yourself. You can also remove it yourself if you find that you're just not using it or you are using it. So there's a lot of options out there for that, but, you know, I like options. I think that's a good thing.
Sure.
If you want magnets, go for magnets. You want to add it, add it. You don't want it, you don't need it,